What's going on, everybody? Part 4. And part 4? Yeah, part 4. Okay. Let's see here. He's got a pretty strong looking team. This is a very Tommy-like team. I mainly say that because of Delphox and Clawitzer, and I don't know if he runs the Tyrantrum. I don't know. Gloria is a pretty solid lead against the majority of his team, actually. Clawitzer, I'm not even scared of you. I am going to go ahead and sub up, because if he goes for... Okay, Dark Pulse, that's interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and skull that. If I burn this thing, that's going to be residual for me. And that did 42 damage. He's got... Oh, he's got Mega Launcher, because that boosts that stuff. Okay. I forgot about that, which is something you don't really want to forget about. I want to check to see what this thing's stats are like, though. I think it's a little bit bulky. Yeah, it's a little bit bulky. Not too bulky, though, although he does have the lefties, which leads me to believe that this is kind of like a bruiser set. And if he's going to be running a bruiser set, I might as well just kind of throw everything I have at it here. Fiona is my defensive tank, so long as she doesn't go for a water move here, goes for the Ice Beam. That is rough. It doesn't even do half, though, which is really good for me. Although Water Pulse will take me out here. And honestly, I don't really want to take that. So I'm going to go ahead and go into good old Gloria. Please don't confuse me. Fantastic. Alright. Sorry if you just heard a weird sound. That was me adjusting in this weird hotel chair. Scald. I honestly need residual damage on this thing to be able to take this out. Goes for the Ice Beam, which is interesting. He will take me out next turn, though. So, Scald, if you don't burn here, I'm going to be a very sad man. Alright, sad man mode, engage. So this thing is pretty bulky, by the looks of... Actually, 15% for a resisted move, even though that was stab. Like, that's a fair amount. T-Bolt should be able to take it out, and it doesn't look like much is going to soak that up too well. That does almost half to the Sceptile. And Sceptile probably has HP Rock or something? Rock Slide. Ooh. Ooh. Half damage. Although if that was a low roll, I don't know. Please don't be a low roll. Oh, that. Okay, so that was a high roll. But he gets the flinch. No. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. That was weird, sorry. I need to save Zelda, because Zelda is going to be my Clawitzer monster mover. And Magnezone mover thing, because I've got the HP Ground, which specs quad effective HP Ground. Beast! This thing looks to be maybe Scarf or Banded, so I think I get a free turn. And that's going to be really nice for me. Although I'm not going to be able to set up the Home Claws, and I don't know if I'm even going to be able to set up the Home Claws at all this session. But I just need to go for a move, and it looks like my best move is probably going to be to go for the Head Smash. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and he goes for EQ, which is quad effective, and that doesn't take me out. So he must have been some sort of... He wasn't a berry, so he must have been Expert Belt, or some sort of gem maybe? I don't know. But here comes Clawitzer, and this isn't going to be a very good matchup for me, so I kind of just got a Head Smash and hope for the best. So I'm sorry, Baby Doll, you're not going to be doing too much this session, like you were in the prior session with Swagalith. And I'm just going to go down to an Aura Sphere. So it's good to know that he is Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse, and Ice Beam. So knowing that, I'm just going to go back into the good old Zapdos here, and I'm going to T-Bolt it. If this doesn't take it out, then maybe I wasn't meant to win this match. I don't know, but I feel like a Stab Specs T-Bolt super effective is gonna hurt it pretty damn bad. And if he switches to Magnezone here, that's fine. I can honestly just switch, and I do kill the Clawitzer. Thank God. He goes into Magnezone, which is pretty good for me. I will have to go back into Zapdos at some point though, but that means I'm gonna have to get a safe switch in here somehow. Which I don't know how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead into Fiona. because yes, I took that fairly well, and I can EQ here, which EQ is fantastic against the majority of his team. Going to Heracross here is his best shot, but will he do it? We'll have to find out in the next turn, and it's a Sesh. What? So there's another Flash Cannon, and I'm going to go down, and I do know that Wilbur outspeeds, and we're back to that whole 1 HP scenario where it doesn't really matter what move I use so long as it hurts the rest of his team equally well, because I will be locked into it. So looking at the rest of his team, something ground would be good, but I don't have that. Flare Blitz gets countered by Tyrantrum and Delphox. Superpower gets stopped by Heracross and Delphox. Wild Charge is an iffy play, and Stone Edge is going to have to be my go-to move here. It's not stab, and it's not 100% accuracy, so it is really risky, although I do take it out right there. So that was a good risk that I took. And he goes into the Delphox. I might be able to outspeed and actually kill. I do get the crit, but I don't think that mattered because Delphox is not really the strongest. And also, I don't feel like, I do feel bad that it was a crit, but at the same time, Stone Edge has a high critical hit rate, so the fact that I hit it is not surprising. And let's see how well Pineco checks these things. Look at that, 11% from this Tyrantrum. That's yum. I love you, Pineco. Beavis. Sorry, I don't know what Pineco is. Alright, Dragon Dance. That's a little scary. This is a little scurry. I'm gonna have to go into Zelda? Zelda, please? Please. Ice Fang. Okay, he did go for a move right there, which was a smart play. Which is not good for me because now I'm down a Speedy McGee Pokemon, which would have been able to counter that Heracross so long as it wasn't Choice Scarfed. Wilbur might be able to outspeed here in case this thing is not Jolly. So going for the superpower is going to be my safest move here. And hoping I can outspeed. Because if I don't... Okay, can I kill? I can. Ah, Wilbur. Wilbur. I adore you ever so much, my friend. He doesn't have the lefties on Heracross, which is of no surprise to me. And he is the Mega. And that's scary to me. Primarily because these things are really bulky. I don't really mind if I lose Beavis here. If he misses his Rock Blast, I mean, I'm going to bring it down a ton of HP, and he doesn't, so now I have to rely on the outspeed, which, I mean, it's obviously not Scarf, so I can't. I need to actually rely on the Flare Blitz killing, though, and it does! Fantastic! Wilbur, I love you. You are my man. GG, broha. See you. Alright, so that was part 3. I don't even remember. I can't remember 5 seconds ago, apparently. Although I remember things from when I was like a baby. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into whatever round this is going to be.